Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the studio. This is the Grumpy Snail Podcast, and I'm your host, Jonathan Snyder. Thank you for joining me today. I have one of my favorite videos to do today. But first, if you like these videos, make sure you click the like button, make sure you share these videos, and also subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, suggestions, there's a comment section down below. I try to upload every Sunday at noon, and we're actually keeping that going. Not too bad, alright? Also, we're going to eventually move everything to Rumble, since that's the safest place for videos to be at the moment. So, please go over to Rumble and watch the channel over there. Today we have an unboxing video. I love doing these videos. I haven't done one in a while, but it's always good to like do the video and show you cool things you may not know about, and also I get to like open the box and see what's in it. Of course, this time I pre-opened the box. Actually, multiple boxes, and I put them all together in this box. I gotta make sure everything's shipped and is a couple days later than the actual day I got the box. I got the box a couple days ago. But let's go ahead and see what's inside the box. And there's a lot of stories and stuff and extra stuff that's not in the box that goes with the stuff that's in the box. So we'll go ahead and get to that. So I subscribed to something a long time ago called BattleBox. You can look up a BattleBox yourself. It's BATTL box, BOX.com. It's a subscription service in which they send you cool little survival bushcraft type things. It's one of those, subscriber boxes, and it's become a big craze to order a box where you get random stuff, you don't know what's in it, and you get to open the box. Kind of like what we're doing right now, though. I did know what was in the box because I ordered it. So in one of the battle boxes that I received, I'm actually not a current subscriber, but in one of the battle boxes I received this knife here. It's from the company Tops Knives. It is the Tops Bear Cub, I believe. This does not go with it. That was something else. So this is a knife right here. Take a look at it. Take a look at the close-up. Ooh, it's a USA-made knife. Tops Knives is a USA company. It's a pretty cool knife. It's got a little, I think, almost 4-inch blade. It's a little smaller than 4-inch blade. It's got the nice curve for skinning and stuff like that. It's got micarta or G10, not quite sure, handle at scales. I don't know. It's I've had it for a couple years. It's got the divot for your bow drills and your scalps for your upcuts. You can do your skinning and all that nonsense. Anyway, so here's the knife. My biggest problem with Tops Knives are the sheaths. The sheaths. Here is the sheath. I personally believe that it's a piece of junk. I mean, it's pretty modular, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It's made out of nylon. It's got snaps and buckles and Velcro. You can take this flap off. It has MOLLE attachments, all that nonsense. I currently have a sharpening stone in with it because it has an extra pouch there for whatever. But I'm not a big fan of these nylon type sheaths. So I wanted a sheath that was, a better sheath. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I ordered a couple because, it's kind of hard to tell what fits. So I ordered 2 leather sheaths. I got here. I've got this one here I ordered. Here's a little close-up of it. I prefer this sheath better than the other one I also ordered. I also ordered this one. This is a little cheaper kind of sheath. It's still real leather as well as this one is, but you can just tell by looking at it close up more that it's a little cheaper made than this one here. Of course, this one, you have 2 carrying options. You've got your belt loop, but you also have your loop here, which can be used as scout carry. So you just stick that in your belt, and so now you got sideways carry. You know, and it's also at an angle, so you can go kind of a tilted scout carry. Anyway, so I got both of those, and so the knife fits fine in this one. It's a little tight. The blade actually probably will end up cutting through the welt eventually, but it does snap close. It does fit in there nice. It's a nice fit. I like it. Like I said, this is more versatile. It looks better. I prefer the color over this one, though. You know, you can treat the leather sheaths and stuff, so it, you know, also fits in this one. It is a better fit overall in the sheath because the blade's kind of fat. It does snap, and you can carry it just like this. They're not bad options. I prefer both of these over the current sheath, even though, you know, the other sheath has more carrying options. I still prefer these types over that one. All right, was a good start, right? So moving on to the next thing. All right, so I've been trying to expand my tool collection, and one thing I'm lacking is like actual axes and hatchets, primarily because good axes and hatchets are expensive. It's expensive to get a good Swedish made axe. So, you know, a lot of the stuff I have is kind of cheaper made, cheaper steel, that sort of thing. But I'm trying to branch out, get more quality. So what I have here is this camp hatchet, which is brand Ned Foss. Little lion head there, the brand. But it came with a sharpening stone, right? One of these little pucks with the fine and coarse, which I actually do not have, so it was a good plus to get that as well. And then, of course, it does have a nice little leather mask that goes on it. You can tell this is unwrapped. I haven't opened it yet. And here is the head of the hatchet. What I like about these, this style here is the kind of bearded type hatchet head, where you can actually get up under the blade like this, and allows for more craft type uses. I like the just basic. I like the basic look. I like the solid hammer pull in the back, and check out the sharpness. Sharpness isn't too bad. It's, you know, relatively sharp compared to your cold steel type thing that you order. It's nice and sharp. You can get some decent work with it out of the box. It has the round wedge in it, so it's pretty cool. I like it. It has a nice weight to it. It does come with a cheap lanyard. I'm gonna replace that, so that's nice. It's a 13-inch handle. Can't quite remember the weight of the head, so that's nice. Yep, I like it. I can't wait to get to try it out in the field this spring and summer, which is definitely what's going to happen when it warms up. Real quick, I wanted to reference my earlier videos. I do put my money where my mouth is. Yeah, that's right. Money where my mouth is. That's right. So I do have a couple books here. I think books are the best because with a book, you get what you can't get when you don't have electricity. Water. Prepping. It's very important to have water when you're, you know, preparing for an emergency situation. In the rule of threes, you got 3 minutes without air, 3 hours exposure, and 3 days water. So you only got 3 days if you don't have water. So I got the book. Also, I've got both these 2 books I ordered. Recommended very well in the community. So I got this one. I also have the sequel right here, More Forgotten Skills of Self-Sufficiency used by Mormon pioneers. So, I recommend not necessarily getting these books, but I recommend getting the books, getting info, reading up on it, because all this stuff is important. You can't rely on somebody else to take care of you because you are number one. Alright, something I wanted to talk about before I talk about my next item that I ordered. This right here is called the Battery Daddy, I believe. Yes, Battery Daddy, right here. Bam. You could fit a S-ton of batteries in this thing. And I do have it kind of loaded out a little bit. Not quite. You can see a lot of empty space in it. My mother, whose Battery Daddy is extremely heavy, is completely loaded with batteries. So I like to use rechargeable batteries. And I'll tell you why. Because at like 15 to 20% higher price tag, you get a battery that you can use, I don't know, 20 times more. Okay? First of all, your rechargeable battery has a higher capacity than a regular battery. I believe the Duracells are the best capacity-wise. And these things will outdo those batteries. And you can recharge them and use them again. And so I ordered a whole pack of batteries because I only have those 4 left. So batteries are important. Also, when you can't get batteries, it's good to have batteries. And if there aren't any batteries to get anywhere, I already have them right here. They can be recharged. Let's talk about Christmas. So one of my Christmas presents I got this year was this shovel. A lot of people a lot of campers like your foldable shovels, your packable shovels, those entrenchment tools that the military uses. This here is slightly different in the fact that it is one single piece that you can't fold down. It also can, if it breaks, most likely this area, you can get your own stick from the woods and make a new handle. These things are less packable but more robust. You can clear a lot more. The blade itself is bigger than a lot of entrenchment tools. Of course, you don't have the capability of folding this down and using it as a hoe or something like that. But, I have those too. 2 is 1 and 1 is none type of thing. This is a Cold Steel brand. I don't think it says on anywhere. It does have the sharpened edge to go through roots. Sorry. My issue with this was when I got it, this is it. This is what I got. And it's probably not safe to pack up with a sharp metal edge like this. So I ordered, and it came in the box, this sheath right here for your shovel. So it comes with the buttons, and the shovel goes in here like this, of course. If I can get it in there without cutting myself. Buttoned up, and it has both this loop and a drop loop as well. You can tie it on your pack, you can put it on your belt, and it won't tear up your pack. I'll have a review video in the spring, but you don't have to, you don't have to wait that long. There's tons of review videos on the interweb. You want to check this out, you can look those up. It's Cold Steel shovel. So in the previous video, like 2 or 3 videos back, you saw my hooks that you can't see because they're over here where the camera isn't. But I like those so much that I got more. But I had to I thought, you know, I could order the same ones and have more of the guitar head style, but instead I ordered more music style. It's the same type of hook, same brand, I actually believe, but we got, you know, your little 16 note here. Okay, comes in a pack of 3. We got little, well, that was a double 16 note, right? You got your single 16 note hook, hangs on a single screw, and then, of course, the treble clef, also known as G clef, your single mounting hook style. I'm going to hang them on the wall, probably back in that area, in the corner maybe. I don't know. We'll see what works out the best. But yeah, so I ordered those hooks to go with the ones that I have. It's pretty cool. At first, I thought I was going to hang my cables. You know, I got a ton of them. XLR and also 1/4-inch input for my guitars and whatnot. And I am going to use those, of course. But I also started hanging up my jackets and stuff, since the appears the only excuse I have to wear one is for doing these podcasts. But I do have these now to add to the collection of stuff hanging on the wall. So one thing I ordered, something I've been waiting for, you know, to get a while. Same brand before our Tops knives. One thing about Tops knives is when you order from them, you get their signature. Man, I wish I had a knife to cut this. You get your signature, let's see, survival whistle. The Tops survival knives survival whistle. So here is our knife here. It's a neck knife. It's a single solid tang. This here is the MSK neck knife. Give you the close-up view, still wrapped up in plastic. Get that off of there. So we got a nice Scandi blade there. Got about 3 inches. Nice micarta handle. Ooh, it's got red liners with it. Nice and sharp. Nice little neck knife. Nice little pocket knife. So yeah, that's nice. Also, like I said, Tops knives made in the USA, which is actually, you know, the whole made in the USA thing's not like it used to be. A lot of things marked made in the USA are actually not made in the USA. So a nice little Kydex, simple Kydex. It's got open end drain hole there for if you get moisture. We got the appearance of Lana the cat in the background. How you doing, Lana? Meow. She's probably going to try to get up on my lap here. So something to go with this. I'm not a big fan of neck knives. Not a big fan of things hanging around your neck. They're not... I know a lot of people, you know, wear things like compasses, neck knives, whistles, things like that. I'm not a big fan of the hanging from the neck at work. I, you know, wear an ID around my neck, and it gets caught on everything. It falls on the floor. I can't find it. And I'm in trouble for not having the thing. I can't clock in. I can't log into my stuff. So what I'm probably going to do with this is I ordered something else that came in the box. This thing right here. This is called an Ulti-Clip. Now this, Ulti-Clip, I believe, is a brand name, right? Yeah, Ulti-Clip is the brand. They have multiple different types of clips. This is Ulti-Tuck Clip. These are actually made for concealed carry firearms, which I do not have. And also try not to show too much on the channel for, you know, obvious reasons. So, you know, this may not work, but I thought I'd get to try out. Like I said, it's made specifically for concealed carry firearms. And the way it works is you attach this to the sheath of your... And by sheath, I mean the holster of your firearm. And then it has this clip, which is really tight, you know, and then you slide this loop into your pocket, lock the clip down, and then your holster is secure, you know, wherever, whether it be in your pocket or inside your waistband, outside your waistband. My thought was to possibly mount it on either this knife or another knife. You can, you know, it's a modular type thing. You can put it on multiple sheaths. The key is just that I can take the sheath and then put it in my pocket. And then once attached to my pocket, it's easier to take the knife and pull out of the sheath and put it back in the sheath, and it's in my pocket, right? So that is the purpose of that. That's also in my box. And it comes with a cool little sticker that I, you know, wouldn't really put anywhere. I'm not a sticker person. And last but not least, I'm trying to go ahead and get everything out of the way. So, you know, you get those lists on Amazon where you have best things that you could buy on Amazon for your home or whatever. So on one of the lists, I saw this vacuum, this handheld vacuum right here, and it's a vacuum and blower. Like, you know how you use compressed air to blow out your electronics and whatnot? This thing supposedly blows as well as sucks. So there's a bunch of stuff here in the box. Just go ahead and get it out. I got this specifically to use in the workshop. It's nice, small, handheld. It's supposed to be relatively powerful. It has a 1/8" style plug for recharging. I guess it uses an internal rechargeable battery. Ooh, it is pre-charged. Check it out. It does have a filter in it, and it does have replaceable filters that come with it, as well as a bunch of other accessories. It has, you know, extension crevice type tools. It also has a small one of these. This, of course, will go on this end of your vacuum, just like this. And what happens is, like my leaf blower, it has a single fan on the interior of this vacuum that pulls in this direction. So what happens is it sucks this side, blows out this side. Excuse me. So once you turn it on, you do get air blowing out the vacuum. So it allows you to focus air. Let's see what we got here. Also, our charging cable is USB rechargeable. So it's funny how they stopped sending the plugs that go with things now. But it does at least come with a cord. Along with a couple other, you know, adapters, accessories, and a nice little carrying case. I got it to try out, using the car, using the workshop. Something small, portable, easy maneuverable, not like a large shop vac, and also much quieter. It comes with a little book, a warranty card, of course. You know, it's not very expensive. I think I paid $25-ish for it. And I'll get to see how well it works. And I'll get to show you how well it works. Alright, well, if you stuck with me this far, I really appreciate you joining me for this unboxing video. Some pretty cool stuff you'll get to see in action through some of my other videos. Thank you for joining me today. Thanks for listening. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you head over to Rumble, right? And support that channel over there, since, you know, we're going to move everything over there. Make sure you also tune in next week, next Sunday at noon, where I'll be posting another video. So long-winded. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me today. Good night, God bless, and Godspeed.